And I am Mr. World Famous, one of your affiliates with Karatbars International, and I'll be doing the live presentation this evening, calling you from Atlanta, Georgia. So here we go with the presentation. If you want to look at the top, there I am. For those who may not know who I am, Mr. World Famous. I like to get on video so y'all can see me and feel what I'm saying when I do my presentations. Once again, I'd like to welcome everybody who came out here tonight, all the dedicated affiliates, and also all of the guests who decided to come out and find out about this opportunity. So you're going to learn a whole lot this evening. And as you can see, I'm Mr. World Famous, my sound check 1, 2, and let's begin. What you are going to learn tonight. Tonight you're going to learn a simple secret that many rich, successful, and wealthy people live by. Now I'd like to break this down to you. If you notice, I say many rich, successful, and wealthy people live by. So I think if that's something that you aspire to be or become, or at least get to that point where you're secure, you definitely want to pay attention to what they know and learn the secret that they know. Also, I'm going to share with you a product that is thousands of years old, a product that is owned by kings, dynasties, governments, and other countries. Yes, I'm going to show you that product tonight. And also about a company that can help you on your way to becoming wealthy. And you notice I said wealthy. I didn't say get rich. I said become wealthy, because that's going to be very important and very key on your quest. Also, how you can be making over $4,000 a week in only 12 weeks from now. Now, to all my guests, if you look at that number, I said over $4,000 a week in only 12 weeks from now. Now, if you do the math on that, that's 3 months. So I want you to keep that in mind when we begin to compare apples to oranges about these different opportunities.
Campbell, can you hear me?
Brother Campbell, can you hear us? The company. The company is Karatbars International. And the CEO and founder of this company is Mr. Harold Sykes. That's him right there sitting in the chair, in the desk. And basically, you can see some other pictures of where they're located. Let me tell you some company facts. Karatbars International is based in Stuttgart, Germany. I like that. I'll explain that later. Karatbars International is WTO registered as an e-commerce company with an affiliate program like Amazon. Let me break it down to you. We are WTO registered as an e-commerce company. WTO is World Trade Organization. And we also are an affiliate program like Amazon. What that means is all the components of our program are optional. There are no requirements or purchases, because us being affiliates means that we are not network marketers. And this company being an e-commerce company means it is not a network marketing company. For all my guests out there who may think, and everyone who's on the telephone, that this is another network marketing opportunity call. No, it is 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times better than that. Keep listening. Karatbars offers savings and money-moving strategies. See, some of y'all out there already making some money, but we're going to show you some more money-moving strategies, as well as the free software and state-of-the-art back office to do it with. Now, if you notice in blue, for my people on the watching the presentation, the word free. That's right, free. Keep that in mind. Show you how valuable this is. Karatbars expedites metal goods sales, secure storage, delivery, payment processing, and innovative money-moving strategies. Germany has extreme strict business laws. Remember I said they're based out of Stuttgart, Germany? Well, they got some strict laws over there. And Karatbars has met or exceeded German business standards for over 3 years. So no, we're not no brand new company, although it's a ground for opportunity. It is not a brand new company. They've been through it. Karatbars has also met or exceeded international commerce laws with a 3+ year track record of successful, compliant operations. No complaints, ladies and gentlemen, over 3 years in Germany with extreme business laws. So what I believe about the company is it's here to stay. They're doing the right thing with the right product. And understand, Karatbars International does business in over 100 countries, shipping 999.9% LBMA stamp, 1 gram pure 24 karat gold units to over 90 countries. What that means is they are international. So you may be listening to someone in America doing this presentation, but this company is worldwide. Now remember, 3 years, no complaints and everything, and they're doing business worldwide in 100 companies. That's a pretty good track record so far. So if we want to know how stable the company is, we're debt-free. If I haven't told you already, we're a debt-free company. This is the company you can believe in. Let me share something with you. So all my phone people on the telephone, You might want to grab a pencil and paper, and if you watch this webinar and you're a guest this evening, write this number down. Why? Because when you find out what we do with this company, you're going to find out how very important this number is. This is what we call a 3-minute sizzle call. 3 minutes, 180 seconds. That is it. The phone number is 218-844-3182. When you call that number, all my guests, if you haven't already, or anyone you want going to want to speak into, is going to ask for a code, and that code number for all my callers is 30108646. I'm going to repeat that. We have a 3-minute sizzle call for anybody you want to share this with. It's going to be very important. You decide to join our family. And the telephone number is 218-844-3182. And the code you enter is 30108646. That number is going to build what's going to allow you to share what we have and build your business. I'm going to tell you about effectively. Trust me on that. Let me go over our disclaimer. For all my network marketers out there, you know how we do this. Income projections are shown in U.S. dollars. The action plan uses mathematical examples. The reason why I like the fact that it uses mathematical examples, because for those who don't know, my background is music and film entertainment. And what I've learned in that industry is that numbers don't lie, but people do. So what we're going to show you this evening is mathematical examples. But understand, this system is dependent upon following the plan we're going to share with you tonight as we describe it. You have to follow it. Super simple. I just gave you a phone number that's going to make it super simple for you so far. But follow the plan, because why? Yes. Your results can vary based on your activity. If you're looking at me at the top, I'm pointing at you. On your activity and also the activity of your team. And I'm going to tell you about your team further in the presentation. But number one, it begins with you, and you're also responsible for how successful you come with this company. Why I, Mr. World Famous, chose this company. Well, I'll tell you. I've done network marketing, although I've been doing the music industry since the late 80s. I started off as an artist. I'm 44 years old, be 45 this year and stuff. And I started off, as an artist. So basically, I've got a big background in the entertainment. But back in 2000, I got involved with the network marketing. And from there, I learned a lot of things about network marketing. And actually, I kind of fell in love with it because it allowed me to do what I already was doing, was getting on stage and sharing, great opportunities with people. And I've shared a lot of products and services. Remember now, 2000, if anybody been doing network marketing for quite some time, we probably have been on a lot of the same programs, so a lot of the same products, motion, potions, and lotions, and legal plans, and, just a whole bunch of stuff. Trust me, I can share. Just vacation plans. So from doing all that, what I learned was that most of the presentations I've been through had very good presentations, but most of them was kind of motivated towards the money. Like some of you might have been brought to this opportunity call or webinar in this case, based off of the fact somebody shared with you the amount of money, how you can become, financially secure, rich if you want to use that word, and even wealthy with this company. So you became curious because it's 2014 and you want to do something bigger, better, and different because of what you was doing last year ain't bringing you in $4,000 a week. If that's what you desire, then what I'm about to show you can do that. See, so understand this. I learned a lot about money, and I did a lot of it for some good money and stuff, but ultimately, because I'm kind of a person, I'm product driven. And what that means is, you look here on my screen, for everybody that's on the webinar, I fell in love with the product. Because the money can motivate me, true enough, but there's so many ways to make money. But I found myself to be a lot more effective when I have a product that I like or love, number one, number two, and stuff, believe in, can get behind, and that I want to share with people. I get motivated and excited about that, so it made it easy for me when I saw this product. For everybody on the telephone that can't see this beautiful product, if you haven't seen it already, and whatever information the person who invited you to this call shared with you, let me tell you what I'm looking at. I'm looking at 4 cards. Now, what's important about these cards is that in the middle of each card is that 999.9% 24 karat pure gold bullion, 1 gram of it, that I was telling you about. Why is that so important? He who has gold has wealth. As I told you about the kings and queens and the countries and stuff that own one of the products in the world, this is, to me personally, is the number one product in the world to have. Because number one, all the wealthy people own it. They own some of this. Trust me, they own gold because they understand how valuable gold is. This gold is in 1 gram. So what does that mean to you? Oh, okay, so this is all about the gold. Yeah, I'm familiar with gold. I see all these we buy gold stuff everywhere. I'm familiar with gold. What's the big deal? You know, I invest in all kinds of stuff, but what's the big deal with this gold? Well, number one, it's pure gold. Look at my eyes. It's pure gold. Now, I don't know what you may own right now, gold coins, collectibles, and all this other stuff, but what I'm showing you right here is 999.9%. That's 4 9. Not 99% pure gold, 999.9% pure gold bullion, 1 gram of it. And guess what? It's affordable. That was the vision of Harold Stites, the CEO and the founder of this company. He wanted to make sure that we can share in the wealth, that we can have a piece of wealth. If you can't go out there and spend that $1,300, $1,200 on 1 ounce of gold bullion, well, with this 1 gram of it, guess what? You can. So now you yourself can actually begin to build your own wealth by being able to accumulate gold. There's a reason why you're seeing all this we buy gold stuff. You know, we're going back to the gold standard. It's becoming very important again. A lot of countries are adopting it. Different conversation for another day. But basically be aware of that if you don't follow this paper currency. Now let's go back to the product. One of these cards says happy birthday. Look how beautiful that is. You can't see this on the telephone, but this card is beautiful. It shows the happy birthday, it shows 2 wine glasses, and has the gold in the middle. Because to me, that's a beautiful birthday gift. You know, everybody receives with cards, whatever, sometimes candy flowers and some shaving cream and some Brute cologne. I got so much Brute cologne, maybe even a tie. But how many of you on planet Earth have given your friends pure gold? Something that's going to hold its value from forever and going to always increase in value. How many of you have actually done that? Given somebody pure gold? Matter of fact, how many of you have ever been given pure gold? Think about it. The next card, welcome. It shows baby feet. Yeah, it's another card, ladies and gentlemen, on the telephone. We got little baby feet on this card. On the big toe, it's a little happy face. Somebody took a magic mark on the baby toe. I hope they can wash that off at some point in time and do a little happy face on it. So it's kind of cute, but it's on this card. What that means to me when I see this card, because once again, I'm an affiliate, but before I was an affiliate with, I was a businessman. So I got my business hat on. And I'm saying, hey, you know what? I know mothers to be, even young mothers and stuff, or even mothers with children, even fathers, single fathers, or even married people. And basically, sometimes they are actually setting up different ways, different things to plan for their future. Well, how many of them are actually putting aside pure gold for their family, their child, or whatever for the future? If you went to a baby shower, to my ladies out there, and out of all the gifts they're going to get in the baby shower, if you gave this the mother this card and told her what it was, that it's pure gold, and if you accumulate these by the time that child is 18, that child won't have to do anything. And I'm going to show you the numbers later in my presentation. Won't have to do anything, so they can accumulate a whole bunch of stuff for these children, stock and bonds and savings and CDs. But one thing they really, 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 really want to consider is what the wealthy do. Remember, the key word is wealthy people. If you want to reach those heights, they own gold. You can own gold. You can put gold aside that you can own for yourself and your family, aside for your children for however long you want to do, or for yourself, your retirement. Now, look at this other card. We have a red I love you card. Oh, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And ladies and gentlemen, let me get your attention. Please look up at the camera, the video camera. I'm at the top. You see me? Can you see me at the top? Yes. Look at me real clear and check this out. What you are looking at is I love you card with pure gold in it. That's right. I got me one. I got me one. That's right. Oh, yeah. Now, y'all know I got my gold now, but I had to. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, my God. You can see that picture on my callers. Y'all got to see this card. If you decide to come to Atlanta and meet me, I'll show you this pure 24 karat gold in the middle of a card that says I love you. How many ladies out there have received my love you card of pure gold? You worth it? I mean, you worth more than a gram of gold, but you got to be worth it. Come on, brothers out there. Step it up. Give your mother, your aunt, your uncle, somebody you truly love. How many have received a gift of pure gold? And is this such a beautiful way to say I love you? Oh, yes. I love this card. Now, there's another card. It appears to be blank. You'll see, to my callers, you can't see this card. It's white, pure white, with a piece of 24 karat gold bullion in the middle. Now, the reason why it's blank, ladies and gentlemen, because you can personally brand it. If you're not happy with some of the beautiful cards that we already have, do you know you can create one for yourself? What is the best gift in the world to give to someone you know and care for? If you have owned a business, one of the best gifts to give to your best customers, a gift of pure gold. How many people are getting that? You have no competition, ladies and gentlemen. No one else on this planet is doing it the way we're doing it. And if you can get gold, pure gold that is, and give it to someone, I got some other information that's going to even blow your mind about getting it from us and giving it to somebody from us. But my whole point is, if you don't like what we got to show you with these beautiful cards that we have already, Create your own card. If you have a business, it's beautiful. If you want to put yourself on it and give it to somebody you love and care for, it's beautiful. If you want to give it as a gift, it's beautiful. If you are, it's beautiful. Design your own card. The sky is the limit. There is no excuse why you shouldn't have pure gold. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm product driven. I love this product. Let me tell you about gold. Because remember, I mentioned gold. There's different kinds of gold. There's, collectibles, the coins, even the fool's gold with the tungsten steel in it. Well, let's break it down, some facts about gold to show y'all why I believe this is the #1 company with the #1 product of all the things I've done. Number one, what gold cannot be. Gold cannot be printed, ladies and gentlemen. Visualize it. Can you? Yeah. Not paper. It can't be counterfeited. Oh, you can print something out with the same color, but trust me, when you touch it and feel it, it's a whole different thing. It can't be counterfeited, young ladies and gentlemen. It can't be inflated. All that paper money you got, paper currency, I'll show you what it is. Yes, inflation affects that, but gold is inflation proof. You're not going to lose value if you go, oh, you may be watching the market and stuff and say, I'll go up and down. I'm going to explain that to you. We have a special note for y'all individuals, the speculators and stuff and collectors. I have a special note I'm going to share with you on that. But bottom line with this is gold cannot be inflated, ladies. It's one of the safest, proofless investments you can do. And you only have to do a little bit of it, 1 gram at a time. Continuing on. Reproduce. What? What machine can you create that's going to make gold, ladies and gentlemen? What machine can man create on this planet that can make gold? Right now, I don't know of any. If you do, you're a bad mamma jamma. But check this out. The gold is found in the mines. The mines are found in the mountains. And who made the mountains created earth in 7 days? God made the mountains. So God made the gold. So in my opinion, God got the machine and the ability to make gold. All right? It can't be reproduced. We're not going to have no competition, ladies and gentlemen. It can't be destroyed. Let's take a paper dollar bill. Let's take a $20 bill. Rip it in half. I give you one half and give your girlfriend the other half, or your boyfriend and give him the other half. Both of y'all have a half of a $20 bill. And I tell both of y'all, take your half of your $20 bill, go out anywhere in American country, because you probably spend it elsewhere, anywhere in America, and try to buy something with that your half of a $20 bill. Well, see, when you rip that paper in half, it's destroyed. It no longer holds any value without the other half. Now, on the other hand, if you take this 1 gram of gold and you break it in half, guess what you got? 2 pieces of gold. And each individual piece of gold still has value. This piece of gold, this little 1 gram of gold is itty bitty, which is basically smaller than, you see my fingernail compared to this thing? It's about the size of my pinky fingernail. That's how, that little piece of fingernail right there, y'all, in gold, $65. Now, break it in half, $32.50 each. But your $20 bill, zero. Why? Because it can be destroyed. Rust. Gold is waterproof. Now, some of that gold that some of y'all might have worn in the past or given to somebody in the past or know about somebody in the past that wore their gold in the shower, what they thought was pure gold in the shower and it turned their neck green, that's not pure gold, ladies and gentlemen. Our gold don't change colors. It don't rust, okay? It's waterproof. Fireproof. You got a house. I got a house. On my table, I got a pile of money. Big old pile of money. I'm a baller. Big old pile of money. I'm flowing in the dough. I'm going to make it rain when I go to the club tonight. All right? Next door, you sitting back and you got your gold. You've been accumulating gold and stuff. So you own gold. You got your big old pile of gold or whatever. God forbid, forest fire come through, burn both our houses down. We both standing out in the street, firemen and wet everything up and stuff. They about to leave, asking me any questions. Like, nah, I got renter's insurance or whatever. And so I go back to my house and say, dang, I got to start all over. Why? Because when I go to my coffee table, it's burnt up. And all that pile of money I was going to go balling with at the club last night, burnt up. It's ashes. It's worth nothing. It's zero. Everything I had, I lost because I had a lot of trust in the almighty dollar. All right? Well, now the almighty dollar can't do nothing for me. So I go next door to your house, and you move away all the ash from your coffee table. And guess what? Your gold is still there. Oh, yeah, it was a fire, but your gold is still there. And it's not even burnt. Why? It takes 1,945 degrees to melt gold. Fire don't get that hot, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, our product is fireproof. I don't know what you're selling or might have sold, but is your product fireproof? Is it rust-proof? Can it or cannot be destroyed? But check this out. Even when you decide to get to 2,000 degrees and melt our product, guess what? When it solidifies again, it's still pure gold. It never loses value. Let it sink in. Deep, ladies and gentlemen. Time. Well, to everybody that's listening to this call, at the sound of my voice, understand, this gold was here before us and will be here after us. Gold don't die. Gold don't have to be fed. You got to feed it. It ain't going to starve to death. Gold don't have to be fertilized because it's in the mountains. is there. God created it in his own mysterious ways. I couldn't tell you. It's one of the elements. Also, requires no maintenance. It don't break down. I don't know how many products and services you might have sold or are selling or considering selling. Remember, we're comparing apples to oranges now. I don't know what you're doing or what you might have done, but you look at, I got the list right here. I'm breaking it down to you. Compare the apples to oranges on what you're doing. If you want to try to question me and my product, let me show you again. There it is, the gold. My product, you want to question me? Let's talk about this. Okay, requires no maintenance. It don't break down. Not a computer. No mechanical, nothing electronic. Also, no limited lifetime warranty. That's right. 90 days, 1 year, manufacturer's warranty. Ain't none of that. Ain't no warranty on that. That's why it don't die. And number two, no expiration date. Now, I do take nutritional supplements because I believe in health. I don't want to be wealthy and not healthy. So I do take nutritional supplements. But the ones I got to take them monthly. Why? Because they do expire. So when it comes to business, although I share it and stuff, at the same time I take it because once again I believe in health for the most part. But when I compare apples to oranges and what I'm also going to want to dedicate myself to or at least be involved with, I look at this gold, ladies and gentlemen. I look at this gold. Why? Because it's not going to expire. If I can't sell that nutritional product and stuff, it's going to expire. It's going to be worth nothing. All that money I put into it is worth nothing. When you spend that $65 to get this gram of gold, guess what? When you bring it back, how many years from now, whatever you want to trade it back in, the price can be a lot more than what you paid for it. Trust me. We're going to get to that later. But that is the product we have here, ladies and gentlemen. I broke it down. I told you about the company, and I told you about the product. So if you have any questions about the product, see me after the presentation when I'm live and answering questions. We have one of the number one products on the planet, okay? If you disagree with me, please tell me why when we get to the end of the show. The movement of money. That's right, y'all. Like I said, most of y'all was brought here due to the fact that you can make a lot of money with Karatbars International, and that is very, very, very true. If your wheels are not already turning about how much money you can make when I was showing you the cars, how you can brand them for yourself, and that we got a product that's not going to expire, that's not going to die, that doesn't need to be repaired. When you think about that, marketing, selling, sharing, or whatever it is, this kind of product, come on, it's a no-brainer. At least to me, it's not. But see, when you move money, people make money. So the reason I want you to understand is because later on in the presentation, I'm going to make a point of the movement of money. So pay close attention. When people get paid, my ladies and gentlemen on the telephone, when people get paid, money is moved from hand to hand, check to check, however you want to call it. When people spend money, going to the store, money is moving. See, it's constantly moving. When people go use ATM machines, go to ATM machines and get money out, that's money again, and this money is moving. When people buy goods and services, when you go to the store and spend this money you got out of the ATM, money is moving. When people save and invest money, send it to different locations so we can duplicate whatever it is that you do with your money. Money is moving. So as you can see, as long as money is moving, money is being made. So it's important that you move money, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to show you one of the most effective ways to do that with our product. But to understand moving of money, when money is moving, we are making money. Perpetual growth. This is where the numbers come in, I'll tell you. I told you numbers don't lie, but people do. People can. And some people say they never do, which is a lie in itself. Sometimes I think I'm not going to go there. They lying to themselves, but I'm not going to go there. Perpetual growth. Let's break that down. My ladies and gentlemen on the phone, what we are looking at for everybody who's live on this webinar is a slide that is showing a pile of money. Now, this money gives you two options. It says, if I ask you a question, what would you like? $5,000 for 31 days straight? For me to give you $5,000, would you rather have $5,000 for a whole month? Every day I'm giving you $5,000 cash, that paper currency. Slap it in your hand, smack, smack, there it is. You get paid every day. I don't know what you're spending $5,000 on every day, but it is what it is. All right, then I can say, but check it out. Here's your other option. I'll give you a penny today, but I'll double it every day. But I'll only do that for 30 days. Now you got a choice. $5,000 every day for 30 days, or I'll double this penny I'm going to give you for 30 days. Now, you can't see this if you're on the phone, but let me break it down to you. Let me break these numbers down. When I give you that penny on day one, on day two, and when it doubles, now you got 2 pennies. That's right. On the second day, you got 2 cents, but if you chose the $5,000, you got $10,000 on the second day. So you see, just follow me on the numbers on this. Now, day 3 with the penny, you got them 2 pennies double, so now you got 4. Let's go down 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 days later. That 1 penny has doubled to $163. Now, you probably making a whole lot of, that's 2 weeks, that's a lot of money in $5,000. But check it out. You kind of happy now. If you chose that $5,000, you probably bought a few things by now, all right? You probably wearing some new clothes and everything. That's all good, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a shoe person, but I like me some Jordans. But check it out. That person with that penny, yep, he had $163. Now, let's go another week ahead. Now, and by day 24, you know that penny kept doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling, and 2, that became 4, that became 8, that became 16, and 32, then 128, and so just doubling every day, every day. Well, by day 24, you have $83,000. Let it sink in. Yeah, 3 weeks ago, you had a penny. Now, 3 weeks later, you got $83,000. Now, when you do the math on that, okay, 3 weeks later, though, at $5,000 a week, should I still got more than $83,000? Well, let's go on to the day 30 when you wind up with $5 million. Now, before I break that down to you, let's go back to your $5,000 for those y'all thought I was crazy in the beginning. Now, if you did that $5,000 for 30 days, guess how much money you at the end you totally got totally at the end of the month? You have got a total of $155,000. As I always say, that won't buy the car I'm gonna get. Nope. Mercedes S600. Yep. $185,000 to 2014. Yep. The one I'm getting, $185,000 and some pennies. All right. I plan to get that with a beautiful mascot. I'm going to show you. Go up to 20,000. But anyway, I'm going to get it. But trust me on that. But so in other words, my whole point is, you got your $5,000 a day, but check out. You can't. I don't know what kind of car you want. If it's a Bugatti, you can forget about it. If it's a Lamborghini, you can forget about it. If it's a home, yeah, you might get a nice 3-bedroom. I don't know how big your family is, but trying to get that $5,000 a day is not as good as double your money building by perpetual growth, so that at the end of 30 days, when you double a penny, you got $5 million. So what would you rather have at the end of the month? $155,000 and get one car or a car and a half, or you want to have $5 million and get as many cars as you like and at home? Okay, that's the perpetual growth. That's when 1 gets 2 and 2 gets 4 and it doubles. Remember that. Perpetual growth is going to be very important in building this business. That's why I wanted to share that with you. Moving on. The secret I was telling you about earlier. The secret is, and it's going to be a drum roll to all my guests out there. Let me go back on the secret thing. I'm going to share a secret with you. Like I said, that the rich, the wealthy, successful people use. They do it. And this secret is so simple. If you can't do it, smack yourself in the back of your neck, because that would just be foolish, all right? It'd be foolish. This secret is so simple, but so genius, you'd be foolish if you don't do it. And I already know you can do it. And the secret is, pay yourself first. Let it sink in. Pay myself first. Well, for all my people out there who have a job, a job, work the 9-to-5 thing, and even those of you out there who have an actual career and stuff, when you get paid weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, however it is you get paid, quarterly, depending on what kind of sales you do, do you pay yourself first? Now, when I say pay yourself first, I didn't say give yourself some money. Understand? Pay yourself first. The key word here in that little statement of 3 words is pay yourself first. That means, let's say you get $500 in your hand. You want to put aside some money for yourself, period. Remember, this is what wealthy people do. This is what successful people, which kind of like smart business, do. It's so important that you pay yourself first. Then after that, pay your bills and this and that and splurge, whatever else you do, and reinvest, whatever you want to do. But just try your best this year. If not, I don't care if you've never done it before. This year, starting today, starting tonight, to pay yourself first. I'm telling you, by the end of this year, it's going to change your life. Pay yourself first. Most of all, save the money that you pay yourself. And if you want to know how much you save, let me give you a little suggestion, a little tip. Save $65. Do that at least $65 a week, okay? So if you get paid weekly, do it every week. If you get paid bi-weekly, well, then save $130, so you can do it weekly and stuff. And that's important because this perpetual growth I'm telling you about is important. So if you can do what wealthy people, successful people, rich people, somebody that you may want to achieve financial stability with, and you want to do at least have some of the characteristics of wealthy people, pay yourself first or smack yourself in the back of the neck, because it's just foolish if you don't. Come on now. 2014, all that you've done so far for yourself, you can at least pay yourself first, all right? It's so important that you do that. It's one of the keys to your success with Karatbars International. Moving on. 2 major things that separate Karatbars International from other opportunities. As I was telling you before when I was comparing apples to oranges, all right? You know what kind of product you're dealing with, or going to deal with, or have dealt with, and I told you what gold cannot be, so imagine what it can be. Put it in the middle of a beautiful car that you can get from us, or you can design for yourself, and just think of the possibilities there. But see, to get it, you get a free account with us, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. You can get this gold. Let me show you again for my webinar, people. This I Love You gold card. We got Christmas cards. We got all kind of cards. Happy birthday cards. I showed you a whole bunch of them. This is the gold itself. This is the gold money. I'll explain that later. You get a free website. With this free website, guess what you can do? You can go in there and buy as much gold as you want, whether it's 1 week, 5 a week, however, depending on your income, depending on how much you want to save, or my bad, you want to accumulate to create wealth. Because you have to accumulate gold to become wealthy. I can legally say I am becoming wealthy. Why? Because I own gold, ladies and gentlemen. You might even make more money on your job than I do right now on my job. But guess what? I bet you I may or may not have more gold than you. So guess what? My terminology is a little bit different from yours. When you're saying you got money, I'm saying I got gold. When you're saying you getting rich, I'm saying I'm becoming wealthy. I have a whole different conversation, ladies and gentlemen, and so can you. Accumulate this gold to become wealthy. It's kind of a no-brainer. You get money, do something with it. $1,000 saving account. What do? Take out 200 and exchange some of that exchange some of your paper money for the gold money. See what I'm saying? You still got $1,000, just that 800 is paper money or paper currency, and 200 is gold money. You haven't lost anything. It's gold money we're dealing with here, ladies and gentlemen. So when you actually when you move this money, when you move your paper money, if you look at my slide, into gold money, we call that the Midas touch. So all my ladies and gentlemen on telephone, do you got the Midas touch? Well, guess what? After the night, when you get back with the person who told you about this webinar or this phone call, and you go ahead and get you a free website, you better take your paper currency and exchange it for gold money. You now have the Midas touch. You can turn paper into gold. Can I get a witness? Now, see that big old ear? I can't hear you, but I can see what you're writing on the side. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Thank you, Kim. Come on now. You got the mindset. What's your excuse? Also, no spending. If you notice, I said you want to exchange your fiat paper money for 999.9% currency grade gold money. Just 1 gram at a time. Just that simple, paying yourself $65 a week. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to ask nobody for that. I would hope not. And if you do, hopefully they understand. You ain't got to impress nobody with that. You're doing this for yourself, for your future, for your legacy, for your generation, for your family, for your friends, those you love, for your children. 1 gram at a time, 1 week at a time. Keep doing what you've been doing. You ain't got to change right now unless you're excited as I am and dedicate, commit yourself. We are looking for you if you are that kind of person. But even if you are not right now because you don't fully understand what I'm talking about just yet, if you can say to yourself, I don't know this man, this fast-talking dude in Atlanta with some gold stuff, I don't know what he's talking about, but if this is free, I can do free. Free is not a problem. And he's saying on this free website, I can go on and buy that pure gold. He keeps flashing on the screen for everybody to see. Yeah, see all my gold. He keeps flashing. I don't mind getting a few of those stuff. I think kind of be nice to have a little gold, even if it's just 1 gram at a time. Just a little gold. Nothing wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I know you can do it. You see, I'm doing it. I know you can do it. But anyway, that's what you want to do. If you notice in gold letters, I put currency grade gold money. And that's what I mean by no spending. When you're exchanging $20 of your paper currency for $65 in gold 1 gram, let's say $65 of your paper currency for $65 worth of pure gold, and this is gold money. Why is it gold money? You can't see this, but on there is all the documentation and certifications to make this currency grade gold. See, you already got paper currency. Guess what this is? Gold currency. So if you consider currency money, well, then this is money, ladies and gentlemen. So you can't buy money. You can exchange your paper money for gold money, but that's what you're doing. So if you ask me what I got to buy in this opportunity, Mr. World Famous, well, there's nothing to buy, ladies and gentlemen. All you want to do is be smart like the wealthy people are. It's not saying if you're not wealthy, you ain't smart, but my point is reference to, financially, accumulating wealth. In this case, it refers to that, is that you exchange some of your hard-earned paper currency for gold grade currency. It's that simple. And when you do that, guess what? You can make a lot of money. Karatbars International has a financial tool that is best to have and not need than to need and not have. I'm going to slow it down. Karatbars International has a financial tool that is best to have and not need than to need and not have. Let's look at health insurance, medical insurance. Have and not needed. You're spending this money each month. Some of y'all may do it with the job or whatever. There's some kind of insurance plan. But God forbid you have to go to the hospital to get a splinter out your finger. And if you was on my webinar last night, that drives me crazy. You have to go you have the insurance, so it'll cover those medical bills. You're good to go. You have it. You may not need it right now, but when you do need it, you got it. And it's it makes your life stress free. Opposed to needing it and not having it. Now you're gonna need it. Maybe, God forbid, accidents happen. I'm not saying this shouldn't happen to you, but anyway. But, to need it and not have it. You go to the hospital, some hospitals, they're kind of particular about whether you got insurance or not. It's sad, but and that's not every hospital, but it's a possibility. So once again, understand my concept of trying to say is to have it and not need it, and to need it and not have it. This is gold money, ladies and gentlemen. If you're following our economy, what's going on with our paper currency, this is going to be a very popular currency in the near future. Gold, yes, like I said before, we're going back to the gold standard. I mean, it's a bigger story. I'm not going to go into all that. I mean, we have 7, maybe even 8 or 9 presenters that come on 7 days a week, every day at 12 p.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern. We do this live webinar every day. And everyone has their own flavor on how they break this down to you so that you understand why this is one of the best opportunities you ever came across. But understand, what we do, we provide a safe, fast, and easy gold savings program that offers each participant the opportunity to exchange paper or digital money, some of the money you have in your bank or whatever, for 999.9% 24-karat pure gold money directly without a bank or broker. That's right, that free website we give you, you get money straight from Karatbars International. And you're getting gold straight from Karatbars International. And Karatbars International is getting their gold straight from a refinery that actually mines the gold. See what I'm saying? So you go into the person who actually sells the gold, will exchange your paper money for gold, and there's no middleman. There's nobody getting nickels and dimes, getting fees off of that transaction. You go on straight to the person who's offering it, and you're getting it, ladies and gentlemen. No bank, no middleman, nobody touching your money. So what we do is independent Karatbars International affiliates. As I said earlier, we are not network marketers. This is not multi-level marketing, the pyramid scheme some of y'all so paranoid about. And when you really break down where your jobs is set up, it's kind of the same thing. We're moving on. What we do is we set people up with a gold accumulation plan. See, I love that word, gold accumulation. Let me break down that word for you. We're not saying buy gold. Exchange your paper currency for gold money, and when you accumulate this gold money, you are becoming wealthy. Change your mindset, ladies and gentlemen. Change your vocabulary. When you start talking about gold, you're talking about wealth. You're going to wind up looking at your friends funny when you realize that y'all ain't doing that. When you truly take time out to understand what's going on with gold, and it's all over the place. We buy gold everywhere. There's a reason why everybody buying up all the gold. All the businesses, at least, pawn shops, etc. There is a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ignore that fact. The signs are all around you. Get the gold. Let me move on. We offer people, what we do as affiliates, is we offer people a gold savings plan. And it's free. Remember, that free website, it's free to them. So what's the excuse? Hopefully, most of them are already saving money. You just tell them, okay, you have 2 choices. You can become wealthy by doing what wealthy people do and pay yourself first. And the money that you pay yourself, you exchange for gold money. That's one thing you can do. Or you can simply, if you want to become an affiliate, save your money. Save some of your money as gold money. Just do it. Just save it. For a rainy day. You may not understand it right now, ladies and gentlemen, or whoever you're talking to, they may not understand it right now, but just encourage them. And tell them to look at the signs all over the place. Will be by gold. Watch it. They're going to go into other stuff about gold, but that's a different conversation. But trust me on this. And Karatbars International affiliate, Karatbars International, pays its affiliates referral rewards. Because we are referring you to get this gold savings plan, or called gold savings account. We're simply referring you to it to get a free website to get it. And every time someone do it, we have the possibility of making this money. And guess what? They pay every Friday. That's right. To this fast start bonus thing I'm going to tell you about, that's every Friday. They've been doing it over 3 years and they ain't missed a payday yet, ladies and gentlemen. I told you, this company is solid. Solid. Give me a solid. They solid, ladies and gentlemen. They've been paying their money. So check it out. That's what you want to do. And note for all my speculators out there and collectors out there, the price of gold is immaterial as this program is based on dollar cost averaging over an extended period of time. Okay? So if you're watching every day, we think of long term, ladies and gentlemen. This gold ain't going away. It ain't dying. So we ain't trying to figure out what to do with it right now. We just accumulate it to become wealthy. So keep that in mind. The money. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to break down to you why I was been bragging about all this time about this gold money. I'm going to break it down to you right now on the kind of money you can make by simply getting this free account and accumulating gold to become wealthy. Let me show you the money. Let me show you the money. Question to all my callers on the telephone. I'm showing a slide right here. You may not be able to see it, but let me tell you what it says. It says, what is your dream lifestyle? The kind of life you want to be living. What do you dream about if you dream about that? Hopefully you are. What do you dream about? Now, to live that dream lifestyle, We have 4 different ways you can do this business as an affiliate. And I'm going to break it down to you on the phone. 4 ways of doing it to basically live your dream lifestyle. But what it comes down to, the question you have to ask yourself is, how much money a week do you have to bring in every week to live your dream lifestyle? Think about it. A couple of $1,000 a week and stuff. I can do a lot of things with $1,000 a week. That'll help me to live my dream lifestyle. Well, how about $4,000 a week? Yeah. 4,000, that's what, $16,000, over $16,000, over $16,000 a month when you look at our numbers. That's pretty good. 160, about 180, what, 100 and, about 190. Let's say about $200,000 a year. So if $200,000 a year is your dream lifestyle, hey, we got the perfect plan for you. You can be a bronze, and I'll break it down in a minute. You can be a bronze, and you can live that dream lifestyle with a product that is perfect. God made God's money that is perfect. Number 2, with an affiliate plan that helps you to help others. Or let's say, nah, $4,000 ain't enough. I need more than $200,000 a year. But how about $17,000 a week? Let's just double that 4,000, like let's quadruple that. Let's say $17,000 a week. You need that to live your dream lifestyle. Is that going to be enough for you? Is that going to be enough for you? All right. That's almost $500,000 a year, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, you might want to consider becoming a silver affiliate with our company. Now, let's move on. Let's say, okay, well, you know, $500,000. I want to be a millionaire. Well, how about $25,000 a week? That's $1.2 million, ladies and gentlemen, a year. So if you want to get into a business that can make you a millionaire in 3 months, the possibility of you becoming a millionaire because you're going to become wealthy in 3 months, I didn't say 3 years, 3 months, you might want to consider becoming a gold affiliate with Karatbars International. You're bringing in over $25,000 a week. You're a millionaire by March. Let's say April. Yeah, let's say April, because I don't know when you get started. All right, well, $1 million a year now. Well, how about $32,000 a week? You know, because some of y'all might be a little greedy. You might be doing a whole lot right now, and you need $32,000 a week to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It just may take that amount of money. Or you can be a VIP with this company. That's right. And you have that dream lifestyle. Yeah, you're still a millionaire in 3 months. Come on. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Compare apples to oranges. Make sure you break down their comp plan about in 3 months. Have them show you the numbers on how to become a millionaire in 3 months with their comp plan and their products and services. And they come back to me when you get back to people, the person who told you about this, who shows you more videos. We have websites and information all over the internet and leaders that can share this with you to show you exactly in more detail than what I'm doing, how this money is made. Moving on. What you need to do. Ladies and gentlemen on the phone, you want to be a millionaire in 3 months? You want to at least have the possibility of becoming a millionaire in 3 months? You see, I'm giving you numbers and I'm giving you a time frame. Do they do that with the company you have been with or considering being with or are with? Have they give you a game plan? Did they give you a show? We got it. But this is what you got to do, ladies and gentlemen. It's simple. It's simple. Let me show you how easy this is. Number 1, get your free account. I told you about it. Free website. Get all the gold you want. All the gold you want forever. Ain't no annual fees, no renewal fees, none of that. No fees, no fees, no fees. Free mean free with Karatbars International. So if you simply want to go ahead and accumulate gold to become wealthy for yourself, for your family, for your friends, for your legacy, for your future, get the free website. The person who invited you to this call can set you up with that free website for life. No excuse. But if you want to become an affiliate, bronze, silver, or gold, or VIP. And for my people on the call, that money I told you about, if you want to become a bronze affiliate, I'll break down the packages in a second. Basically get a package. And let me tell you the price from people on the phone, the price of the packages, because y'all don't see the slides. You want to make that $4,000 a week, about 3 weeks from 3 months from now. What you're going to do? Let me tell you how much you're going to spend. How much you're going to spend to make over $4,000 a week in just 3 months from now. You're going to spend $135. Not annually. It's one time forever. One time life investment. You spend that money one time with this company for the life of your business. Now, where in the world can you go when they say you have the potential of spending $135? Remember ROI, return on your investment. Spending $134 and have the potential of making $4,000, $200,000 a year, 3 months from now. Think about it. No annual fees, ladies and gentlemen. No monthly requirements. You ain't got to buy gold all day, every day, every month. But you're smart enough to pay yourself first for your own reason because you want to accumulate gold to become wealthy. You're doing that because you want to. You know, you don't have to do it with this business. There's no requirements, none of that. Oh, quota, none of that. I told you, we don't do all that. If you want to be a silver, $350. What does $350 get me? Well, you get a package, of course. You get some gold in your package and some literature. I should have showed you mine. It's upstairs. I don't want to leave the camera.
Oh,
you
I
get oh, I heard somebody. You get a package with that. You get your gold with that. But in 12 weeks from now, you have the possibility of making $17,000 a month. Ask yourself the question again: where can you spend $350? Get a product that you don't have to pay for, because all you want to do is exchange your money for gold money. So you ain't even buying this product. I mean, once you invest in yourself as a silver, that's when you spend money to become a product. You get to become into our business. But the potential is $17,000 a week. Gold, 800. I don't know what kind of TV you got, what kind of PlayStations you want to buy or have bought or whatever, what all you bought for Christmas. I ain't saying take none of it back, but I know your tax time is coming around the corner. You have the opportunity of coming into this business as a gold affiliate for only $800 and have the potential 3 months from now of being a millionaire. That's $25,000 a week. Yeah, see, some of them wheels turning there. Yeah, when that text check, when you go do that, when you go to H&R Block, you already know what you're going to do with some of your money. Why? Because you're smart. It's a one-time, lifetime investment to be with the potential of becoming a millionaire in 3 months. What else are you going to do in 2014 that's going to give you the potential of becoming a millionaire in 3 months if you only take 800 of your tax dollars that you earned for a whole year last year and didn't make you a millionaire? Let's take 800 of it this year and be in position to become a millionaire. Where else can you do that at with a product that you don't have to buy? VIP, $2,000. Guess what? Dig into your 401. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm giving you examples. Dig into your 401k plan. Dig into that savings you put aside for yourself or whatever, for that brand new car or whatever. Take that money one time. You're just going to spend it one time and never have to reach into your car allowance ever again. But guess what? Potential in 3 weeks of $32,000 a month. 32,000. Now let's see. Spend 2,000. ROI, return on investment, is over $32,000, which means in a matter of 12 weeks, I have the potential of being a millionaire. All I did was sacrifice, because this requires sacrifice. Paying yourself first, that's a sacrifice. And guess what you're sacrificing for? You. And if you don't think you're worth it, do you have family? Maybe a daughter, wife, mother, father, grandparents, somebody you maybe care about enough and would really, really like to help them in whatever way that you can. You probably can do more for them when you can do more for yourself. I mean, you can go beyond what you're already doing, but if you want to do more for them tangibly, sometimes money can help with that. So it's kind of like the more money you get, probably the more you can help others that you care about, the world, your business, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. It can help. Use money for what it's meant for. But in this case, use gold money. So you get that package. Then all you got to do after that, ladies and gentlemen, to become a millionaire with Karatbars International is pay yourself first every week. And remember, paying yourself means the money you're going to take, you're going to save. And that money you save as gold money. And it's going to cost you, or it's going to require you to exchange $65 of your paper currency to receive $65 in gold money. So that's what you're doing. 3 steps. Get the free website. Pick a package depending on what kind of dream lifestyle you want to live, how fast you want to become a millionaire. And then basically begin to do what you are going to become wealthy because you are accumulating gold. Begin to do what wealthy people do, is accumulate this gold by paying yourself first. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can do those 3 steps, I am going to meet you in Miami, and we're going to be some happy peoples. We're going to be some happy peoples with an S, because we will have come across something that's going to change our lives and those we care about forever. And guess what? This goes on and on and on, because why? I told you gold don't die, it outlives us. This can be moved on and passed on for generations to come, legacies. You're going to start something that can live forever. Start by paying yourself first, 1 gram of gold at a time. What opportunity can you do? Because trust me, some of the other opportunities that got products and services, well, guess what happens when a better mousetrap comes out? Yeah. It's going to be a better coffee. It's going to be a better nutritional product. It's going to be a better vacation package. It's going to be a better this. It's going to be a better that. What is gold's competition? Silver, which is more valuable. Compare apples to oranges. That's what you got to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to break it down to you. Perpetual growth. My other slide here, perpetual growth. Take a look at that, ladies. What you want to do, ladies and gentlemen, that is, if you're motivated, if Mr. World Famous has been able to help you to understand the thing about gold, this company, and the opportunity that we provide for you, if you're able to understand that, I suggest, highly suggest, for the purpose of perpetual growth, is that you share with just 2 people, maybe. You can do 2, 4, 6. You might be want to tell everybody about it. That's wonderful. You're going to really become a millionaire then, or wealthy then. But let's say just 2. Worst case scenario, You decide there's two people that you care about enough that you want to share this with. Well, see, invite them to one of these calls, these webinars. Turn them on to that sizzle call. Because when they learn what you have learned this evening, oh, they'll be motivated. And then, you know what they're going to do? They're going to follow the same 3 steps that you're going to follow. They're going to follow the exact same 3 steps. They're going to get that free website. They're going to pick a package, depending on what kind of lifestyle they want to lead. And then they're going to basically pay themselves first. That's what it takes to become a millionaire with Karatbars International. And you notice I said just tell 2 people. Why? Perpetual growth. Perpetual growth is those 2 that tell their 2, that's 4, who tell their 2, that's 8, and so forth, how it's going to grow. What you started, you planted that seed, you dropped that little drip of water in the pond, and it rippled effect. It's going to spread, it's going to grow, it's perpetual growth. When you see what happens when you share this with 2 people who share with 2, then 4, look at the penny. If that $10 million was people, 10 million people, 30 days. Let me tell you something that's even more exciting. Guess what? The person who invited you to this call, let's say they got 10 grams of gold. And every week for the last 10 weeks, whatever, I've been in it 3 months. For the last 10 weeks and stuff, they basically been getting gold for themselves. Let's say you come in, you decide, I like this gold thing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a lot of gold. Bump that 1 gram a week. I'm gonna get, because we got a 2.5 gram, a 5 gram. We even got a slab of gold, y'all. I mean, they got 5 of them on the card. I mean, it's a new product. You have to go to back office. Once you become a free affiliate, once you become an affiliate, my bad, going back office, you'll see that. But what you got to understand is when you tell them to individuals and they see this as you see it, they're gonna do it. It's going to grow, and it's going to grow, and it's going to grow. And all you focus on was paying yourself first. That's what you focus on. You do that. But it's find 2 people that can do exactly what you are going to do. That's it. You notice I didn't say like other network marketing companies, find 200 people, to make 4,000 a week. I didn't say find 2,000 people. I didn't say find 2 million people. I said find 2. Compare the apples to oranges. You do 3 things, tell 2 people, and you can become a millionaire in 3 months. What are you doing or have done to give you that possibility? Let's break down the numbers, y'all. Oh, if you see right here, my slide says it's not the amount of people, it's the kind of people. I should have put that before them because that's what I'm talking about. You want the people that see exactly what you have seen, have been shown this evening. We do this every day, so trust me, they will get a chance to see this and hear this. I'm not the only person to do this. We have great presenters, from Selena to Pastor Di to Robert to Boomer to Kevin. We have a lot of presenters that do this. To Tammy Morrison, we got some great people. It's the kind of people. Find 2 people who feel right now what you're feeling. If they can feel right now what you're feeling, it's a done deal for you. Hello, Mr. or Mrs. Millionaire. You're going to become wealthy because you're going to accumulate gold. Here's the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. You want a telephone call? Here's the numbers. I'm sure right here it is. If you decide to come into the bronze, remember I showed you the 4 packages: bronze, silver, gold, to silver. Bronze, silver, gold, to VIP. Excuse me. You spend it $135, one-time investment. Remember, we get 5% of anybody else that you share this with who decide to become a bronze themselves. Coming to this business, you get paid 5% off of them coming into this business, becoming an affiliate. 5% off of that. And if you see the numbers, when you get your first 2 that first week, because you will get them in, you will find 2 people in your first week. You got 7 days to find people to get them on one of these calls or the sister call for them to see this, understand this, say, you know what, I can do that. I can do that. If they can't do it the same day, remember, tax time is coming. You tell them this is a one-time investment for your life. 5% of what they bring in. Hey, with your 2 people, you're going to make $13 that first week. That's around $7. 5% of 135, around $7, et cetera. Now, after that, week 2 and 3, you might not see no money. Why? Because you only told 2. Now, you might tell 20, 30, 40. I mean, that's your business, and I recommend it. But let's say you just told 2 for the sake of this example. You just told 2. Well, by week 4, because that perpetual growth, them 2 that got 4, they got 8, they got 16, and so forth, and going on, and it's building, it's growing, as I told you about it. Well, now you see money now, $26 in the 4th week. You see $26 in the 4th week. A lot of money, but you see it. Oh, something's happening. You see it. The next week, week 5, $39. Week 6, $65. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the screen again. Look at me at the top of the video. See this gold money? Just take that $65, that $65 in currency you just made with Karatbars International, and exchange it for some more gold money. Because remember, you was already paying yourself every week $65, and you was already exchanging this. So this is 6 weeks, so you should already own 5 of them already. And by the time when you come to get that 6th one, you don't reach into your pocket this time. You're a smart businessman or woman. You're gonna take that $65 that you made, and you're gonna turn that into gold. So guess what? Remember, this money, as you can see according to the slide, this money grows and builds every week. So guess what? You ain't paying for gold anymore. What's your excuse now? How many products you got to sell and services that you got already, what you're doing, considering doing, or might have done, get you to the point to where you are getting free gold for life, or your product is free for life. Now, even if your product is free for life with the other company, when they say, oh, get 3 and yours is free, well, you got to keep buying. There's a recommendation. You got to keep buying it every month to it. Well, you ain't got to do that with us. Remember, we have no monthly requirements. All right? Compare apples to oranges, all right? So don't even come at me with that. But anyway, $65, your gold is free. It's perpetual. It's going to grow. It's going to build. By the time you're 12 weeks, coming in as a bronze, you have $4 grand a week, young ladies and gentlemen. You can buy as much gold a week as you want. You don't got to buy just $1 grand. Pay yourself more than that. Remember, you want to become wealthy. You want to accumulate this gold to become wealthy. It ain't about spending all that money, ladies and gentlemen. The money is the byproduct of this gold. See what I'm saying? This is what you want to pay yourself first. You want this gold. This is going to bring you money. So don't worry about the money. Don't worry. Accumulate the gold, and you will get money. It's just inevitable, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect. Oh, let me go back to that slide right here. I got to read my last sentence. It says, simply from your two, duplicating the two you bring in, you tell about this, they come into this as an affiliate, doing what you do, who get to, in 12 weeks, in a perfect world scenario, you can be bringing in over $4,000 a week in a perfect scenario. Well, let's break down this word perfect, because some of y'all may think, oh, perfect scenario? Well, the world ain't perfect. I know I ain't perfect. Well, let's define the word perfect. Definition of perfect is this: having all the required or desired elements, qualities, or characteristics as good as it is possible to be. Perfect is as good as it gets. It's absolute. It's complete. It makes something completely free from faults, defects, or as close to such a condition as possible. It's flawless, ladies and gentlemen. To be perfect, that's what you got to be. You got to be flawless. Okay, I'm looking at myself in this little itty bitty camera at the top of the screen. I don't see perfection. Sad to say, but I'm keeping it real with you. I don't see perfection. It's not a bad thing though. I wasn't trying to become perfect. I don't see perfection, so I'll be the first one to admit, no, I'm not a perfect person. Especially according to this definition, I'm not a perfect person. So you're telling me to make that money in a perfect scenario? That's what I got to do. I got to, enroll, get a package plan, and tell 2 people and stuff. And perfectly, I will get, dog, I just told you I ain't perfect. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? What on earth can a human, remember you said, since I'm human, I'm assuming that you are, hoping that you are. If you're from another world country, join Karatbars International and get this money or get this gold. It's going to be worth a lot on this planet. But moving on, what on earth can a human do perfectly? And you're kind of stunned. Mr. World Famous just broke it down, the definition of perfect. You said you ain't perfect. I kind of can agree maybe I'm not perfect, but yet you're telling me to do something perfectly? Well, how can an imperfect person do something perfectly? Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You can. Although we are not perfect, human beings can do something perfectly. What can that be? You ask Mr. World Famous. Look at that slide. Let it sink in. So all my ladies and gentlemen on the telephone who cannot see the slide, at the top of the slide it says perfect game. Now, which game can you get that can be called perfect? Also, this slide shows a bowling ball on a bowling alley. And for those of you who are not familiar with bowling, when you roll, you get 10 frames. But when you roll a strike in all 10 frames, which is 300 points, that's called a perfect game. Now we have imperfect people. I haven't rolled a 300 game yet. Imperfect people doing something perfectly. It's called a perfect game, ladies and gentlemen, when you roll 10 strikes, and it's done every day. So although you may not consider yourself perfect, and yeah, I can't make that money because I can't do nothing perfectly, well, I just proven that a human being, and even anybody else from any other world on this planet, you can do, you play this game and you do this 10 strikes, you can do this perfectly. So basically, what I have proven that imperfect people can do things perfectly. Even if we may not be able to become perfect physically, but we can do things perfectly. So there's your reason. So there's no excuse to think that you cannot do this. I said 3 things. So there's no reason, no excuse. Are you looking at me? Because I'm shaking my head if you still believe it. But if after this you still believe you can't do this, I just showed you. You don't got to be perfect to do this. You don't have to have a PhD. You don't have to be slam dunk a ball or run down the track real fast or be able to create a program on a computer. Just do this perfectly. Roll, get a free plan, and pay yourself first. That's it. If you can do that perfectly and paying yourself first, that should be you should be doing that anyway. But if you can do that perfectly, ladies and gentlemen, you will bowl a perfect game with this. That $4,000 is going to knock on your door. What you want to do is find 2 people who want to bowl a perfect game with you. Silver, for my people on the telephone, when you come into silver, For those who want that $17,000 a week, remember I told you it's $350. Why is it $350? Because now you're getting 10% of anybody else. The two that you tell, they come into this business to accumulate points, and as you get these points by the week 4, guess what? If you come in as a silver, getting 10% off anybody who gets an affiliate plan that comes to this business, you get you'll be making $100 in 4 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, you can buy, once again, that's free gold. As a bronze, you can be getting free gold in 6 weeks. As a silver, you can be getting gold in an ounce of gold, $100 in 4 weeks. And then in 12 weeks, you have the possibility when you play to do this perfectly of getting that $17,000. And there is one more thing you must not forget, ladies and gentlemen. I have a slide here. This slide shows 12 in all. 12 gold cards, or cards with gold in them, gold money. And at the end of these, so to people on the phone, at the bottom I have 3 sets of 4 because they each represent a month. 4 weeks in a month, 4 sales or 4 exchanges is 1 month. So after 3 months of paying yourself first to accumulate your gold every week, this is how much gold physically you will own. No matter how much money you have made in those weeks, that's how much gold you will earn. And remember, you spend $65 every week for 4 weeks. That basically spent $260 that month. $260 that month, that first month. You did it again for 2 more months, for 3 months in all. At $260 a month, it's $780 in this 12-week plan I'm telling you about that you have exchanged for gold money. So, in amount of money you spent is $780. Amount of gold you've accumulated is $780 worth, ladies and gentlemen. The money you spent, you still have in gold money. So, what did you lose 12 weeks later? When you thought you've been spending all this money all this week, I'm not making my $4 grand a week, Mr. World Famous. What's going on here? Well, look, how much you spend to get it? Well, guess what? You spent nothing. Why? Because you own the gold, and the gold's worth the money you spent. So guess what? Because you didn't spend that gold that you earned. Why? Because you can keep it, you can store it for free with the company, and they have 3 vaults you can store it in, one in Singapore, one in Switzerland, and one in Germany. That means you have money all over the world. It'd be international. You go anywhere in the world and get your money. You didn't save $780. Now, how many of you last year saved $780? Notice I ain't raised my hand. Yeah, well, guess what? You saved money. Oh, if you haven't started, you started now. It's a good thing to have saved this money. If you this year, let's say on this slide here, if you this year decide, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save 1 gram of gold, get 1 gram a week for this whole year. At the end of this year, you will have saved, if you do 65 times $52, $3,380 you will have saved. Why? Because you exchange your paper money for gold money and you still own it, so that's the money that you saved. Now, I don't know how much money you can make in a week at the end of this year, but you can make a lot of money. That $3,300 that you saved, that's going to be your weekend money, probably. But guess what? In next year, if you save that amount of money all this year, at the end of the year, you basically got $3,000 that you saved in gold. Guess what? I don't know how much money you'll be making by the end of this week by doing this business, but I doubt it's going to be less than $1,000. But let's say at the end of this year, you're only bringing in $1,000 a week. Well, let's go into the next year, 2015. Now, if you took 26%, which is $260, out of that $1,000 every week that you're getting from then on out, of course, it's going to increase, but I'm saying for the sake of example, and you get 4 grams a week, if you do that for the whole year of next year, got 4 grams instead of 1 gram, that will be $12,000 you saved in gold. $12,000. Now, for those who saved more than $780 last year, you saved more than $3,000 last year. Did you save more than $12,000? Okay, well, do that for 17 more years. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's $212,000 in gold you have. Or put it this way, that you saved. Because remember, you're exchanging. So basically, your child will have $250,000 to go to college, education, start a business. They will have this money to do whatever they want to do. But let's take this into account. Remember, 17 years from now, do you think that gold is still going to be worth $65 for a gram? This child's going to be a millionaire. And that's one product, ladies and gentlemen, the perfect product. Saving, exchanging your paper money for gold money is a no-brainer. It's a win-win. And when you look at it at the end of the day, when you look at, y'all can't see the slide on the phone. Look at that's 3,500 grams of gold you will own. I don't know how many ounces that's going to be, but look at all that gold, ladies and gentlemen. It is beautiful. Exchange some of your paper currency for gold money. I mean, that's the purpose of this slide. Look how beautiful it is. Don't you want that in your bank opposed to in a vault, opposed to in a bank, paper money? You know what I'm saying? Gold package is a no-brainer. Your tax time coming around, you want to get 15%, which by week 4, you'll be bringing in $150 a week by simply sharing with two individuals that share with, et cetera, et cetera. Therefore, your perpetual growth. At one point, you can buy 2 grams of gold. 2 grams of gold, ladies and gentlemen. Since 4 weeks from now, your gold is paying for itself. And the more gold you get, the more wealthy you become. Are you starting to see this now? VIP, all right, you done dug into your savings. You were going 20% of the VIP. All I gotta say is that $34,000 in 12 weeks now, ladies and gentlemen. Just summer, if we don't know you already, we ain't gonna even see you this summer. You're gonna be somewhere doing something with friends and family, maybe by yourself. I don't know, with a girlfriend. I don't know, with your boyfriend. I don't know. But guess what? This can be one of the best summers of your life. You decide to come be, whether it's bronze or gold, it's still going to be the best summer of your life. I will see you in Miami in May. Trust me on that. Because you're going to join this company. You're going to join our family. You're going to get that free. You're going to do it because it's a no-brainer for 2012. You got no excuse why you shouldn't be doing it. This slide here shows the comp plan side by side, comparing apples to oranges within our own company according to the lifestyle that you want to live. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. I told you about the product, number one product in the world. I told you one secret that the wealthy do that's going to help you to become wealthy, ladies and gentlemen, with the product that wealthy people own. I ain't saying get wealthy selling something that's going to give you a lot of caffeine or some coffee or with some nutritional product or with a vacation plan. I'm not saying become wealthy that way. I'm saying become wealthy the way that wealthy people have become wealthy with gold. How many wealthy people that you know is telling you to get somebody nutritional drink or drink their coffee or go on or get a vacation plan? How many wealthy people you know are trying to pitch you on that? I bet you they'll tell you about this gold. All that money talking about, ladies and gentlemen. I've gotten hungry talking about all this money. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you on this call, who cannot see what I'm talking about on my slides, there is a MasterCard. It is a black, those who want them black cards, and gold, because we're dealing with gold. It is a black and gold, and have your eyes back of the video, ladies and gentlemen. A black, oops, let me back it up, then once you get my number. A black and gold MasterCard. Oh, big deal, Mr. World Famous. You got a MasterCard. Oh, it's black and gold. Ooh, biggie. Check this out, brothers and sisters. Right above that 542 number on my slide, if you look at it, because see, I got my card for the, that's why I'm showing it to you, because I got mine. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is real. I got mine. This is real. Right above that 542, the first 4 numbers on your MasterCard that you're going to get from Karatbars International. And what companies have their own MasterCard, branded MasterCard, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, it ain't easy getting that from MasterCard. You have to be legit. Take notes. That little chip above it, that's the same chip, my understanding, that's in your passport. So guess what the passport does? Passport allows you to go anywhere, travel anywhere in the world. It makes you international. If you got a passport, you can go anywhere in the world. You are an international person. You can travel the world and become cultured. I'm an Army brat. I've been around the world. I become cultured. That's right. You have a MasterCard that'll have that same chip on it. So what's the big deal? It's not a passport. Well, guess what? When you get your passport, or if you got a passport, you can take this card anywhere in the world. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This card is an international MasterCard. You can go anywhere in the world, put it in any ATM, and get money out in their currency. You can get money out anywhere in the world. You don't have to look for a Wells Fargo or First Union, a Bank of America, a Fifth and Third. You don't have to look for none of them. You don't have to find a special ATMs. It'll work in any ATM that accepts MasterCard worldwide. All that money I told you about, that lifestyle, they're going to deposit it every week on your MasterCard, ladies and gentlemen. We don't get you ain't waiting for no check in the mail. Every week, like clockwork. They've been doing it over 3 years, on time, every time. You get your money. Get your money. Live your life. That's my presentation. Break it down to you. 3 things you got to do, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, if you're a guest on this call, get back with the person who told you about this opportunity and get there and do the 3 things. Get that free website. There's no excuse why you can't get free. You can do that much. He told you about this opportunity. You sat here for 1 hour and 10 minutes listening to me just go off about this opportunity. You can at least do yourself a favor, if not the person who told you about this. Get your free account so that you can accumulate goals so you can become wealthy on your own time, on your own place, for your own reasons, for free. Exchange some of that paper money for gold money. That's the no-brainer part. But if you want to live that dream lifestyle, you might as well get a package. It's a one-time investment. You invest one time for your life so that you can have to live the rest of your life by your own level. Live your dream lifestyle one time, no annual, no excuses, ladies and gentlemen. If you ain't got the money, the money's coming. If you got the money, you're doing it one time. You're making one decision that is going to change your life. You can make one decision that can change your life. So if you're gonna make a lot of decisions this year, if you're gonna make a lot of decisions this year, make this one. Pick a package. Bronze, silver, gold, or VIP, according to what lifestyle you want to lead. And after you've done all that, ladies and gentlemen, which you can do today, tonight, after that, the only obligation you got after you to share this with 2 people or 20 or 30 or 200, whatever you want to do it because you're happy and you're excited, is begin to do what other people do, ladies and gentlemen. Pay yourself first. That's it. Pay yourself first after that. I didn't say, crazy stuff. I didn't say do this and do that. I didn't say go around and do presentations. Send them here. We'll do the presentation. But at least pay yourself first. Because like I said, you may buy 5 or 6 grams at a time. The person who brought you in may only have 10. You may have 50. Well, guess what? You're actually wealthier than that person. There's no pyramid here. When you can exceed the income and the amount of money in gold, at least here, and become even wealthier because you chose to own gold, ladies and gentlemen, it's on you. It's on you. It ain't on them. It's on you. You choose to become wealthy. Pastor Di, Mother Campbell, whoever want to come in and take me away, we take it from here. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Karatbars International has a vehicle, a tool that can help you become wealthy. Right here. Flesh.
Thank you so much, Mr. World Famous. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard another great presentation. Crystal clear, and I tell you, this is simple. This is one of the most powerful movement opportunity that I've ever been in, and I've been out here for 40 years. And so it's your turn. It's you've heard it, and no matter how good or how powerful it is, and it is definitely good, it's great, and it's powerful. But it won't do you any good if you don't take action. And you've heard it. You got to enroll, then choose a package. You enroll, that's going to give you inside information. From that point on, you got inside information, ladies and gentlemen. You can see everything that we see. And you've heard that expression, being on the inside and rather than on the outside looking in. When you enroll for free, no monthly fees, no monthly service charges, no annual fees, you get a first-class website that will that has an accounting firm attached with it that takes care of all your accounting part of it for you. No cost for that. And then, of course, the first money movement on your part is to choose a package. That is how you position yourself. People go to college for what? To get those degrees because they're trying to position themselves in a position to make more money. Well, you position yourself here to make and get a higher and greater, more commission by choosing the package that will help you to get in the position that you want to be in. Okay. And then, of course, get your KYC information uploaded so that you can get paid, because you can't get paid. It can be accumulated, but you got to, if you walk into a bank, a physical bank institution, they're going to want to know if you are who you say you are. You can tell them who you are, but you got to prove that you're who you say you are with at least 2 forms of ID. And, of course, Karatbars is no different. You got to prove who you say you are. Something that has your date of birth on it. Most people choose to use their license. Some use their passport because they both have your date of birth on it. So they're not concerned about anything else on there except your date of birth to match up with the date of birth that you put into the system. And then another piece of mail that has your address on it that you put into the system so that they can make sure that when they ship your gold and your products that you exchange for, it will come to the correct address. Okay? And, of course, once you do that, ladies and gentlemen, then find 2 business partners to partner up with. 2 business partners. Someone that wants to be financially free in the next 12 weeks like you. That's how you do it. 2 people, minimal. You don't have to stop at 2. You may know 20 people that you want to help. Do that. 200. There's no limit on how many you personally can help, but a minimum of 2 because we have 2 teams, a left team and a right team. And no, it's not a binary. I had a pastor to tell me that earlier. He had experienced some things that happened here, and he said it's definitely not a binary. I said, nope, it's not a binary. It's a dual system. You got a right team and a left team. And ladies and gentlemen, one thing that you need to understand, Mr. World Famous already told you, it's not multi-level marketing. Nope, it's not. It's not network marketing, but it is an e-commerce company. That's the way it's rated and listed, you know, as far as legality. It's an e-commerce company with an affiliate arm. And we are affiliates, and we just simply get compensated when we refer someone, because the company's not going to spend millions of dollars to advertise. They're not going to spend millions of dollars to advertise. So, but they will share some of their commission that comes in, or some of the funds that come into them when people exchange paper for gold with us that share that individual that came in. And that's the reason why you get an ID number, that they will attach those individuals to you. And every time they make a transaction, regardless of what item they get, you will benefit from it. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we've already been on for a while, and I tell you, it's been a good ride. And I can tell you, I love his Mr. World Famous passion, and that's the way you got to be, ladies and gentlemen. You got to have a passion for this, because, you know, when you have a passion for something, it's easy to do it. I tell you, I love people, and I care about people, and I want to see people financially better off. Karatbars is your financial dream come true. Karatbars is your financial prayer answered. Karatbars is your financial ship come in. You've heard it step by step from start until now. It's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. World Famous has made by explaining and sharing all of the steps of what to do, and along with the system of Karatbars, has made your dream, your financial answer, your financial future, has made it a possibility. But it's up to you to make it a reality. So with that saying, thanks again, Mr. World Famous, for such an awesome presentation. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for taking time out of your busy schedules to be a part of this webcast and this conference call. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, this is Pastor Dye signing out. And for all the leaders and all of the presenters on this call, don't forget about, we do this, as you've been told already, we do this every night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and you make the adjustment in your time zone because we're worldwide, and every day at 12 noon, so Eastern Standard Time. So with that said, God bless you. Don't forget about tomorrow's webcast. Mr. Joe Norman from Wooster, Ohio, will be presenting, and you definitely want to hear him. So with that said, thanks again, everyone. Have a good evening. God bless you until the next webcast. Have a good night, everyone.